Hi guys, my name is Sam. I specialize in Capoeira. I'm just going to teach you or go through a few stretches that are sort of neglected when you're doing martial arts but should be incorporated in your stretching. So we're going to start off with your shoulders. So a lot of times we don't really stretch our shoulders that much. So what you do is a few mobility exercises. You can start by placing your hand on your shoulders around here. What you're going to do is just rotate. So we can just do that. Just rotate. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a few mobility stuff, and then backwards. Backwards.
And guys, this looks like a pluck.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And what you're just going to do is you're just going to go from here, you're just going to touch and go up, touch, like that. Just do it a couple of times. Like that. Get the mobility going in your shoulders. Like that. Beautiful. And then what you're just going to do is just going to round, round, round. Beautiful. You should still start feeling a little bit of a burn in the other way. Other way, just like that. Now, another thing you want to be able to do is do a few static stretches as well. So you first start off with your mobility, get it warm, and then what you want to do is a few static stretches. Hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, a few static stretches. And then after that, what you want to do is rotate. Now, when we're rotating, I suggest that you do it one arm at a time. What you want to do is be facing the shoulders and just be rotating, making sure it's going all the way around, making sure your arms nice and straight when you're going around. So arms nice and straight, all the way around, and then back again. So arms straight. So you want it to be right against you when you come around, right against you all the way to the back. That's why you sort of face it. Similarly to the same side, you do the same thing. All the way, and back, and again. So you do a few mobility, and then you do a static stretch. So one of the static stretches that I recommend you do is you go on the ground, right? What you do is you place your hand here, and you go all the way down like that, right? Then there's another one, place it here, go on the floor, right? Place it all the way, and then what you want to do is pull your body on top of your shoulders. Yeah, and another thing back here again. What to do? Boom. And your arm here, if you can, bring it all the way to the back. As for your shoulders, repeat that on the other side. So you start off with a few mobility exercises, then static, then back to mobility, and then you keep stretching. Start from like easy mobility exercises and easy static stretches to harder static stretches and so forth. And now we do our wrists. So the next stretch we're going to do is for the wrists and a few mobility exercises as well. So you start off with just simple circular motions like that. Nice big circular motions in the other way. Start off with that. Right, and then what you want to do is arms straight. Right, this stretches the forearm, and when you stretch the forearm and wrist, you start to get a bit more length, so that you can stretch your wrist a little bit further. So it stretches the forearms as well. Right, and what you want to do is place your hand on the floor. Backwards. What you want to do is pull back while your hand press against the floor, and then pull back like that. Right? Just depending on your flexibility and the strength in your wrist, you can rotate around to get full mobility within the wrist. So rotate around, and then what you want to do is do that at the opposite side of the wrist like that. So the same thing, hands flat, pushing towards the floor, and then arms nice and straight, and moving around as well. Moving around and around. So you can do those. Those are some simple things you can do for your wrists. Pretty simple. Get some nice, good wrists health. So yeah, the next one, and then the third one is our glutes. With our glutes, what I like to do is you start off with, you can do simple stretches first. So I like to start off with like leg kicks to get warm. Alright, so you just do a few leg kicks on the ground to get warm. And then after that, what you want to do is press your knee against your chest. Simple pressing your knee against your chest. This is also good for the hips as well. Really good for the hips. The hips and the glutes are sort of in sync when you're doing sort of these stretches to get mobility going. Alright, and then from there, what you want to do is place your foot on your knee. Alright, and what you want to do is put your hand in between, and all you're doing is pulling your knee towards you, and then to get more of a stretch, you can press your hand on your other knee, yeah, and just kind of rock around just to get a few mobility things happening there. Same thing, opposite leg, same thing, push through, place your hand, and push. Like that. Yeah, a few things you can do. Last but not least, placing your just sitting on your glutes like that. So you can start off just putting your weight down like here, and then get comfortable. And then what you can do is, the more flexible you get, you can bring your legs in and put your legs, your glutes to the floor, and then go down. Just depends on your flexibility. But there's nothing wrong with going up on it and then taking your time, right? And then going down, 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 down until you get more flexible. But this should stretch it out for you. All right, so those are the three sort of exercises that I feel like is a little bit neglected when we are doing stretches for martial arts. So give that a go. Let's see how you go.